Having a couple drinks and grinding away with your boss to bring in sexy back is not a good career move. Happy holidays, ladies! Whether you've got your own upcoming company holiday party or you're attending one with your significant other, there are 10 etiquette nuances that separate the awkward from the professionally graceful. And I'm gonna share those with you today. If you like videos like this, please hit like, subscribe, and let's do this. Do I really have to go? The truth is, unless you have a legit excuse, yes, you have to go. Even though companies will always say, for liability purposes, that attendance isn't mandatory, the straight truth is that managers do notice, they do care, and they do know who skips out on holiday parties. If you do it often enough, it comes across as a silent diss to the company and that you're really not connected or that interested in either the company, your career, or both. If you really dislike the idea of going, consider a paradigm shift. Think of it as a way for you to hit the X button on your career path, to build relationships with people in other departments in a fraction of the time that it would take during normal business hours. If I gave you a $100 bill and said deposit this $100 bill into your savings account for just 2 hours, at the end of that 2 hours, I'll give you $150. You would do it, right? Think of that along the same lines. But what if I really can't go? Instead of just not showing up, make sure that you go to your manager right away and say something along the lines like, I'm so bummed, we're leaving that afternoon to go fly back home and I won't be able to attend the holiday party. That's all you gotta do. The key is twofold. First, being proactive and making it clear that you're bummed to miss it. And two, just don't make a habit of it. There are only so many times that you can skip company events before it just becomes obvious that you don't want to go. Caveat, the higher up you are in an organization, the more expected it is that you will make every effort to be there. That's really important. If you're very senior, your absence will absolutely be noticed and you're going to run the risk of having the perception you're too good to hang out with the employees. Right, wrong, or indifferent, you are the cornerstone. How long do I have to stay? I would advise a minimum of 1 hour. Make your rounds, make sure to say hello and happy holidays to your boss. Make nice with people, then you can go. If you're like me and you always love the holiday party and could stay forever, you want to leave when the party ends. If it goes to 9, leave at 9. Can you tell that I was one of the people that stayed till like midnight? Make it a goal to talk to 3 to 4 people outside of your regular circle. 99% of people hang out with coworkers that they're comfortable with. Set yourself apart by proactively reaching beyond your own circle. Show everybody that you can artfully navigate and create relationships. The next time you need a rush job from marketing or you need priority from IT, having good relationships with those people can be really helpful. It's also an opportunity to build relationships with the people above you. Saying hello, happy holidays, introducing yourself, keeping it short and sweet can only do you good down the road. These are the people that may pave the way for promotions or even act as valuable mentors. If this sounds daunting, it's really not. Here's how I introduced myself to the CEO of our company shortly after I was hired one year. Seeing him across the way, I made my way over, smiled, extended my hand, and said, "Hank, Shelli, Pelly, it's so nice to finally meet you. I'm the new sales director for your Southwest region." He couldn't have been kinder or any more gracious. I kept the conversation short and sweet and I moved on. The next week, my boss happened to be meeting with Hank and as part of his status updates says, I hired a new Southwestern regional director. Before he could say anything, Hank said, "Shelli Pelly, she introduced herself to me at the Christmas party. Smart lady, good hire." Just by taking 5 small minutes, I established good vibes with the CEO, which made my boss look good for hiring well. Win-win. Limit work talk. It's natural to talk shop a bit, but keep it light and then move on. Look to find common ground by asking open-ended questions. Once people are talking about something that they enjoy, all you have to do is ask easy follow-up questions. What do you like to do on the weekends? Oh, I belong to a cycling club, so we bike 20 miles every Saturday. Wow, that's something that you really have to work up to. How long have you been doing that? You get the idea. Do not do what one woman did to me. There was a woman in accounting account management who badly wanted to transfer into the sales division, and she knew that I was the person who could make that happen. She cornered me at the Christmas party, you guys, literally would not leave me alone. It was like a pit bull on a piece of steak, and I was the steak. The real impression that it made on me, she lacked self-awareness. She didn't have that chip. Plus, she was about 2 cocktails in, I might say. She basically ensured that I would never hire her. 2 drink maximum. I know you've heard me say this before, but I'm gonna say it again. More jobs have been lost, careers derailed after holiday parties. A very good friend of mine works for a very prestigious consulting firm. One of the head people was just let go because that person got way too drunk at a party and it was incredibly inappropriate. Yeah, so he got fired. You have all season long to get your holiday party on. You can suck it up for 2 hours and just lay low on the booze. Dress appropriately, but what does that mean? In a nutshell, remember that this is a work event. Ladies will basically want to do 2 things. Keep the boobs in check, keep the skirt at a length that I say you would be fine seeing your in-laws in. I love a sexy bring it dress too, but holiday party is not the place to do it. It's not fair, but especially for women, you will not be taken as seriously. Don't hate the playa, hate the game. What about dancing? Who can I dance with and who should I not dance with? I'm going to be the buzzkill because I care that you present yourself in the best light. Bear with me. At a company event, whether it's a holiday party or any professional event, something as benign as dancing and having a glass of wine can go very wrong very quickly. In short, I wouldn't hit the dance floor at all. I'd steer way clear of dancing with your boss or above, dancing with clients, and I'd steer way clear of dancing with people that worked under you. Just saying. Suck it up for 2 hours and just be cool. Having a couple drinks and grinding away with your boss to bring in sexy back is not a good career move. Think of how awkward it would be Monday morning trying to talk to him about the operations. Just imagine going. Be careful bringing a date. The person that you bring has a direct reflection on you. They can either raise your stock or lower your stock. Because of that, it's a little risky to bring somebody that you've just started dating, whose judgment and behavior is really still yet untested. That's not the time you want to find out that he can't hold his liquor and he ends up passed out under the shrimp bowl. If you're a little unsure, go solo, yo. And finally, say thank you. Office parties are expensive, they're time consuming, and they're relatively thankless. I always make it a point to say thank you to the CEO. That person greenlights the budget and foots the bill. I usually said something as simple as, thank you so much for hosting such a beautiful party at such a lovely event. Then thank the executors. These are the ones that are in charge of organizing and doing all the grunt work. Tell them that it was a lovely party, you know how much work is involved in doing it, and they really made it nice for everybody. Trust me, they'll appreciate it, they'll thank you, and it's always good to have HR in your corner. Okay, y'all, those are 10 etiquette rules for your holiday party. I always love hearing from you, and until a couple days from now, I'll talk to you soon. Happy holidays, y'all.